Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. So, in this video we talk about the future of Mad City and the updates that could happen. So, without further ado, actually, subscribe, please, and join my Discord server. Link is in the description. 5k subs, I'm going to do a 5,000 Robux giveaway. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Okay, so basically, what has happened is Mad City updated to Chapter 2, as you probably know. And what have we got? It's almost been 2 months, so a few days of 2 months. And unfortunately, we haven't actually had an update. We've had one, which was basically changing how to play the game. So, I'm actually going to teach this guy how to play first, real quick, so I'm going to do that. Right, so, as I was saying, so essentially, they said that Chapter 2 is going to be a game changer, you know, it's going to be massive, it's going to be the next big thing, essentially. They didn't actually say the last part, but you know what I mean, and there's a cop here. Anyway, so, they also said, however, that they were going to do updates, and everybody knows that updates keep a game alive. So the reason that Roblox Bed Wars is doing so well right now, you know, most people actually, would prefer to play Minecraft Bed Wars. However, the fact that that hasn't got any updates is the reason that it's fallen. We've lost the battle to Roblox Bed Wars. Updates make a game alive because it's new content for the players to experience, and that's obviously what they want because people get bored of the same thing over and over again. So I think that's what happened to Mad City. When Chapter 2 first came out, it had upwards of 80,000 players. That is a lot of players. Now, it's averaging about 5,000. Which, yeah, it might seem good. However, with the team as large as they have, that probably isn't going to be enough to feed the families, which is disappointing, but it's true, and it is very unfortunate, yes. However, I think that they have to update the game. So we have a teaser update now that appears that it's going to be a big update. However, considering how close we are, 3 weeks, theoretically, left of the season, in terms of challenges, and I feel like it's going to be 1 or 2 weeks after, that is, if they're actually released to times that make sense. And, you know, yeah, that's awesome. New update. Why did it take 12 weeks though? Listen to this, I quote, "Completely transitioning to a rewritten framework and code will help us push a lot of the features you all have been missing in addition to making updates easier in the future. Updates that could have taken 2 weeks before could take 3 to 4 days after the code rewrite, and it will revamp current mechanics that feel old and overused." That is in the original post that the Swifty Studio team sent about Mad City Chapter 2. Which, yes, that's awesome. I would love a relatively large update in 3 to 4 days. Who wouldn't? Have we got something like that? No. What we have got, however, is... Hold on, let me find it real quick. Give me a second. What we have got is daily login rewards, a stinger, a criminal-based helipad, bounty increased, and XP and heist increase. Yeah, okay, that's awesome, lovely. Sounds so good. I'm delighted about that. Yes, however, that doesn't change anything in the game. Like, the players, it's still the same thing. Whoopsies, I'm failing so miserably at this. You may be getting more stuff, and it may be making it less grindy. However, holy cow, I'm so bad, don't mind me. However, it's still the same thing, and there's nothing that you can change about that. Adding new updates, like for instance, I've seen a couple of really good ideas in the Mad City Discord, like having some sort of thing that you get when you reach max bounty. So if you're the most wanted, then like you get a small heist increase, or you get like a spot on the map, like it tells you where the person with the max bounty is, and that's so depressing. It also just occurred to me that I was being a massive muppet, and the thing would have already been open, so that was my fault. Man, that was a total failure. Anyway, as I was saying, so something like that's actually going to change the game, and the main thing that is, yes, going to change the game there is the fact that it will be a fight, because I don't actually have a high bounty, 11,000. I've got that from playing on this server. And that's because when I play in a public server and get my money, I want to give my bounty away from someone. You know, it doesn't give me any extra gain at all, and it basically doesn't give me anything, like, at all. To change something like that, and even more, there's cop. Okay, he's gone. And even more, do something like it puts it on the map. That would be so fun, because then it would actually be a challenge with the heroes and the police, instead of you just meeting them somewhere. So am I missing something here? No, I'm not. Okay. But as I was saying, so, essentially, what I think is that Mad City needs new updates, because they aren't currently getting anywhere of what they've done. They've dropped a massive update, and I saw someone say that the devs must be really confused that they dropped this massive update that took them 1.5 years to make. And where's the updates, plural? You can make any game that's grindy, but it's still the same thing. But if you don't add updates, then, well, you're going to get nowhere. Because you either have a game with lots of updates, or a massive story mode that people play through. And the massive story mode, well, that will occupy people. So, I don't really understand why they aren't putting out an update, because what it seems to me is that the next update is going to be the next season. We've had a whole first season where I feel like they should, if they were, the smarter thing to do would have been to make a multiple updates to be able to be scheduled to have the game popular still and retain its player base. Because yes, there's bugs. I know that that's one of the reasons that Mad City has a problem with. However, I mean, there's bugs in all games, like, seriously. bugs isn't, I don't actually think is the issue. People make fun of the fact that it has bugs, yes. However, that's because they aren't realizing that the game is actually dead because it has no updates, not because it has bugs. Bugs are just something that a Roblox game especially will always have. At least now, but it seems that Roblox want to change a bunch of stuff, which would be absolutely awesome. But, let's go, I tased a criminal as a cop. Damn, I'm so good at this game. Anyway, as I was saying, so what do I think should be changed, or added, or updated? Because, I mean, face it, if you think about it, adding a new robbery, I almost feel like that isn't going to do much. It's just going to be something else to do. In terms of still the same thing, it's still an obby and RIP plane. It's still an obby, and it won't not be. What do you mean the plane is being robbed? It just closed. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Anyway, skateboard. Damn, I want a skateboard. Wow. Okay, that's amazing. Anyway, and I'm disappointed about that because I thought the main thing that I was excited about for Chapter 2 was updates. Consistent updates. Where are those consistent updates? Okay, they may be working on another big update. But like, shouldn't they, you know, make a bunch of small updates for a bit to let us have some fun with a bunch of new content and all of that stuff? Because currently it's problematic and it's going to make the game fall even lower. Every single day there's less players. Every day. Less players than the previous day. And that's because people are just getting bored. So, I think it's unfortunate, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing that we can do as the community if they don't pop up updates, because that's what everyone's saying. Updates, updates, updates. So, I'm curious, but let's see what happens, and then hopefully next season we'll have 3 updates across the whole season. 3 large updates that change more than just the heist rewards. It did change more than just the heist rewards, but like that's the only thing that most people care about. So, yeah. But that's it for this video. I do hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.